An adverb is a word that modifies or gives more information about a verb, an adjective, another adverb, or even a whole sentence. Adverbs usually describes how, when, where, how much, or to what extent something happens.
Now let's have a look at the types of adjectives. Descriptive adjectives qualify or describe characteristics of a noun. For example, she is a nice person. Quantitative express quantity or amount of a noun. For example, there are several students in the class. Interrogatives are used to ask questions and obtain information about a noun. For example, what book are you reading? Demonstrative adjectives express relative positions. For example, this is my chair. Possessive adjectives show possession or ownership of a noun. For example, her dog is small. Distributive adjectives describe a specific person of a group. For example, every member of the team work. Comparative adjectives are used to compare two nouns, but there are several rules that we have to follow. The first one is that when the word is one syllable, we have to add er at the end. Another rule is that when the word ends in consonant, vowel, consonant, we have to double the last consonant and then add er. For example, big, bigger. Another one is that when the word ends in a y, we have to change it into an I. And when the word ends in e, we just add the r. Another rule is that when the word have more than one syllable, we have to add more before the word. For example, beautiful, the more beautiful. And superlative adjectives are used to compare more to nouns. And in this one, we also have the same rules that when the word is one syllable, we add est at the end of the word. And when the word is more than one syllable, we add most before the word. For example, expensive, the most expensive.
The structure of the adverbs. You can use the adverb to describe another adverb. In the following sentence, the adverb almost is modifying the adverb, and they are both to modify the adjective right, like the weather report is almost always right. The other is that the adverbs and degrees of the comparison. Many adverbs can show degrees of the comparison. We can use them this way slightly less common, like he smiled more warmly than the others. Well, I'm going to explain about the rules. I have three basically rules that you can use. The first is the position in the sentence. Before the noun, in the most cases, the adjective comes directly before the noun that they modify. Example, she has a small dog. The other example is, well, the other rule is when you using more than one adjective follow the conventional order, like the color, the size, the age, the shape, maybe the origin, the material, or the purpose. Example, a lovely small or round red table. And the last rule is when, we can use the adjectives that add meaningful detail. Overlating a sentence with the adjective can confuse your listener or detract your main point.
There exist so many types of adjectives, like the described adjectives, like tall, bright, soft, heavy, and colorful. Then we have the quantitative adjectives. Like several, many, some, and all. Then we have the demonstrative adjectives. This, that, these, and those. The possessive adjectives: my, your, his, her, and their. Interrogative adjectives: which, what, and whose. The comparative adjectives like smarter, faster, funnier, and more beautiful. Superlative adjectives: fastest, smartest, funniest, and most beautiful.